Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. You got strength questions? I got your answer.
Yo, Elliot.
Today's question is a text question about weightlifting shoes versus running shoes. Our buddy James Willett wants to know, yo Elliot, if you could talk about shoes, that would be great. When it comes to lifting in comparison to running, what should an individual be looking for? Arch, flat surface, etc. Well, I can tell you right now that I don't know anything about shoes. I am not an expert, but I can share my experience with you. The very first thing that I want to show you are the shoes that I wear for training the majority of the time at my gym. These are Asics. They're called Gel Cyandos. I don't know. I pay over $100 for these because the guy at the shoe store told me, and he was 100% right. This is actually the second pair that I bought. That because there's gel in here, the shoe never really flattens out. Like most of the time they have sponge or I don't know, something else in there that like over time the shoe flattens out, and I beat the crap out of my shoes. Because this is made out of gel, it kind of springs back and almost never wears out. The last pair that I had, I wore for August, almost 10 months. I just bought these ones last week, and I wear this for the majority of my training. Now, for strongman training, I don't have what I normally, my strongman training shoes are at home. I usually wear hiking boots with a really thick sole for that. Adds a couple inches to me because I'm sort of a short dude, 5'9", when it comes to strongman training. For loading and anything where I have to like be taller, I use my hiking boots, and they're also really good for stability. So I wear those, and even like for farmers carries and yoke and things of that nature, I wear those hiking boots. So the other thing I always wear are these. These are Olympic weightlifting shoes. You might not know this, but I used to compete in Olympic weightlifting, and that's how I got my hands on these. These are old as hell, probably about 10 years old. Anyway, the reason why I continue to, and you can look, I glued them together, that's how old they are. I've got liquid nails in there. The reason why I continue to use these is that I found that I get a better ankle and knee bend for triple extension in exercises like the deadlift, my squat, and anything where I'm pressing overhead. Mostly when I have the axial load, basically when weight is on top of me. So overhead pressing, I use these, and squats, axial loading, I use these. And for deadlifts, because I get a better bend in my ankle, I use these. Some people call them wedges. You can also use, a lot of guys like to deadlift barefoot. I don't. I'm not saying there's a good or bad there, or who's right or who's wrong. I just don't want to be barefoot. I much rather wear these. Some guys use Chuck Taylors. I don't like them because they don't give you that wedge. Some people use like dress shoes also, because they're similar. And the strangest of the bunch is this here. These are actually rock climbing shoes, and in strongman a lot of times you will do like backwards truck pulls, things of that nature, and these are really good for digging your toes in if you've got to like pull something backwards. These are excellent for that. That's why I got a pair of these. These are rock climbing shoes. So that's it. Those are the 4 pairs that I generally wear for training, and this is what I wear about 90% of the time, simply because I live in Florida and I don't have a job. Great question. I hope that was helpful to you. Guys, keep sending me your video questions, so I'll bang them out. Got a couple of them in the queue. Trying to do these every day. Talk to you next time.
Yo, Elliot.